Live sales situations like calls or meetings come with a fair amount of pressure. And when we're under pressure, we tend to fall into our habits or what we know best. So if you want to learn a new skill, then you need to practice that in a lower pressure situation. It's similar to learning a new sport or activity or musical instrument. Right? You're going to practice that in a low situation, not in a game or a recital or concert. You practice it enough so when you get into the higher pressure situation, it's automatic. Same goes with developing your sales skills. So in terms of sales EQ, I've got 2 assignments that you can execute in an upcoming weekend that'll help you develop some of these softer connecting skills. So here's assignment 1. Schedule a social gathering or attend one, whether it's like a party or you're going to the bar with friends. Find someone to talk to one-on-one and focus entirely on that person. And your goal is to learn something new about that person if they're someone you know already. So they're an old acquaintance, old friend. Your goal is to learn something new. If it's somebody new, then learn about what they do for a living, but continue to learn until you discover some challenges they have in their role. This is a little bit of a simulation like a discovery call, but focus on them. Assignment 2, which you can do in addition to on another night or instead of the first assignment, is to go to a social gathering and spend the whole night never talking about yourself. That's your goal. Can you get through the whole night without talking about yourself? This means there should be no I statements throughout the night. So an example of how this might play out is you're having a conversation with somebody and they say something like, oh, we went to this Indian restaurant in Marlborough last weekend. What you do not want to do is to say, I love Indian too, and one of my favorite dishes is the tandoori chicken. That's bringing the conversation to you. Instead, keep it focused on them and ask follow-up probing questions. Oh, what did you have? What did your friend have? What other Indian restaurants have you been to? What other kinds of food do you like? Right? So again, just keep the focus on the other person. This is not so easy, but if you focus on this, by the end of the night, you'll find, one, that you're going to be pretty popular because people like to talk about themselves. And 2, what did you learn? And how comfortable were you entirely focused on that other person? It will require concentration because you want to go deeper and you want to keep it interesting. So no I statements, no bringing it back to you. See if you can spend the whole night focused on the other person, the other people you talk to, and never bringing the conversation to focus on you. So those are 2 ways to develop these skills, which then the next time you get on a discovery call, you're going to find that the focus will be on the buyer and you'll be better able to stay in the moment, concentrate on what you're learning. What does that mean? How can I take that further? So I hope that helps.